Hey, Seaside fans, I'm Lexi Davidson, and I'm a fellow in the Sustainability Consulting Department here at Seaside. I've just teamed up with Nicole Castilla, one of Seaside's marketing fellows, to write a short blog series about some of the impacts of climate change on our friends down in Florida. We'd love you to check it out, so here's a quick synopsis. First, Nicole gives us an in-depth look at the environmental impacts of climate change on Florida's freshwater resources, specifically the ways in which sea level rise and intensifying hurricanes have led to high salt concentrations in the state's precious wetlands. When this happens, it mobilizes heavy metals, nutrients, and other contaminants, which threaten plant and animal species within that ecosystem. Combined with increased water temperatures and the inability of some aquatic species to tolerate salt water, these conditions can drastically reduce the biodiversity of these environments and alter food chain activity. In part two, I examine the ways in which this saltwater intrusion and the quality and quantity of freshwater in general have affected human and economic health in Florida. Because the state's freshwater environments collectively supply 90% of its drinking water, saltwater intrusion puts Florida residents at higher risk for waterborne illness. And this has long been an issue for Florida, which over the last 10 years experienced more outbreaks of waterborne illness than any other state in the US. Economically speaking, excess salt can increase the cost of water treatment and infrastructure while potentially reducing revenue derived from freshwater tourist activities. And all these issues are also exacerbated by state population growth, which tends to outpace the US average by 2 to 1. So, while state and federal funds support these environments, nonprofit organizations in Florida continue their advocacy and fundraising efforts. And we can all help no matter where we are. Head over to our blog for links to Florida nonprofits that accept support through participation in legislative activities, outdoor volunteer work, or even just signing action pledges. And if you're anywhere in the US and curious about the quality of your drinking water sources, we have resources for that too. Click the link to find out more and help us inspire a sea change.